What's complexity mean to you guys?
I think for me, complexity means I would say probably the level of entry or the level of dependencies or structures in the interdependent structures or systems to accomplish a certain task. The amount of intricacy.
To me, it's just like the amount of unknowns.
If you know how to do it,
like,
then
yeah,
just
say
it's one. It's not
say
complex.
look at C#. I know OA programming, so it's not as complex for me because I know
It's not as
a bit.
complicated. This is one of those irritating things where words have multiple meanings and you're both choosing to interpret different ones.
Keep talking. I have something that'll help.
If he comes in with,
Yeah, for
if
example,
he
if
comes
you
in
do
with a
like-
thesaurus, let's hit
If
him.
you do like an intricate machine, right, like those Ruby Goldberg machines, right, like you push a little marble that falls on the ramp and then kicks a boot and there's a balloon.
The
and then
Rube Goldberg machines.
Yeah, Rube Goldberg machine, right? But that machine is complex. Probably know how it works. It's complex. That achieves its goal but in a very inefficient way.
Yeah, but who's it complex to? To the person who builds it and understands it. It's not
Exactly.
It's not complex to.
You know, it's still fundamentally
It may still
Yeah.
be fundamentally complex. Yeah.
But
I don't know, now I've started this argument, I'm not sure where I come down on this one. I mean, usually in like day to day, if something is complicated, it's just going to be quite complex. But
I know.
I can also see
No, but I think
Ray makes a
for-
compelling
For
argument. on that
practical
one.
terms, I think Colin is right? Like the amount of unknowns.
Yeah.
Unknown stuff.
It's a nomenclature thing.
Yeah.
Anyone here familiar with conniving?
With what?
Conniving.
Sounds like somewhere in Scotland.
Hmm?
Sounds like somewhere in Scotland.
It's actually a Welsh word.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the conniving framework which helps you to identify if something is complicated, complex, chaotic, or simple. Let's not forget about this wonderful area in the middle here. We all love that area. Okay, so complex. It's got emergent properties. I think you're right. You're right to say it's the unknowns. Because we just don't know and we figure stuff out as we go along, right? Things emerge. Complicated. This is something that's repeatable but fiddly. So what you were describing,
Okay, like a Rube Goldberg machine. Like that.
sure. You know, it's something that's repeatable. You know what all the bits are, but it's fiddly.
Okay.
That makes it complicated. Chaotic. So, what's a good example of where chaos comes into play?
My living room.
the environment.
Yeah. The environment is actually a good one right now. There's a whole lot of chaos going on, and what are people doing? Well, they're acting. They're trying to make stuff work. They'll review it later, and they'll try and move it from chaos either up to complicated or up to complex.
Yeah, it's like an unrepeatable.
Unrepeatable and lots of unknowns, and you gotta do something and you gotta do it now. That's what chaos is all about, right? You can't just sit still, else you'll drown. You have to, get those sandbags piled up and move your precious belongings up to the second floor. Yeah. Can anyone else tell me then, what is complexity for you? Having now established rough boundaries of complexity as a definition, I'd like to know about the impact that complexity has on you.
Estimation. Complexity is difficult to have
Okay, so it
proper
makes
estimation.
it makes it difficult to estimate. Good. Anything else?
Something that needs lots of research before you can understand it.
Anything else?
So for example, if it's the first time I'm looking at my bar, I need to do the voyage of learning it alone. I can get input, right? But until those concepts sink down, right?
Okay, so for you personally, when you are faced with something that's complex, you like to have a journey of self-discovery in the first instance?
Well, yeah, it's like programmers have a term for it, a grok, right?
Mhm.
So you have to grok it, right?
Yeah.
You have to get until you don't get that, it's difficult to share. That's
Yeah,
all.
and also it changes after a month or so. Concept, it varies according to your knowledge gain.
Yeah, because for example, for example, we can explain or you can read it, but until you do something, until you boom, you rock it. And
Okay.
because there are so many unknowns, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could probably go if you don't, are not careful, you go down the rabbit hole and end up
Or multiple ways to
in
achieve the same
multiple
thing.
ways, or actually reading something that has nothing to do with the problem at hand.
Oh, that's what it's writing as well. Has written.
Yeah. For example, you end up reading, okay, about, I don't know, about a drill.
Yeah.
That is fascinating, right? You go, oh, this is really good, but I still have to do my
Barber training.
We're not just having correct.
Roughly capture that point?
I was thinking something, I'm not sure if it's the same as what Louise said, but it has prerequisites. So there are things that you need to understand before you can do whatever this is. It may be the same as what Louise.
Yeah, exactly. Shave it, yak.
That requires the action. You could carry on writing that sentence for ages. You need to know what you don't know that you don't know you know you don't know that you don't know.
Okay.
That sentence is complex, Rob.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
It's
Okay.
complicated.
Yeah, it's all about repeating.